Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan. And since last episode, we finished up plowing our old potato field. Actually, well, let's put that plow back down. I see a couple of weeds here. Looks like we maybe need to take care of. Also finished planting our new potato field here over on field 10. So that field is all planted here. 1 over 2. Yep, there we go. That's all set over there. Speaking of being planted, no, wait, that's right. We plowed that field, didn't we? So we should be all set as far as weeds go on that field there as well. Not sure why we have a narrow little strip of weeds here. That's kind of weird, but yeah, we'll just quick plow this here a second. That'll take care of that. I thought we were all done plowing, but I guess not. Actually, speaking of plowing, I should probably go check the rest of our fields here as well. Make sure those are all good as well. Actually, looks like we're going to be going a little bit further than that yet, aren't we? Yeah. Tractor also needs some repair, doesn't it? I mean, what do you expect from a red tractor, right? Always repairing those red tractors. And, oh, actually, what? Let's select that one right from that menu. Might as well be in that one. There we go. Okay, excellent. Forgot about that. With the repair mod like that, it actually lets you select if there's other equipment that's close by there, right? So that actually works out pretty good. Oh, and I'm telling you folks, once you see those discs in the front going the wrong way around, oh, it's hard to miss that one. Oh, well. I know it can do have one. If we go here, do a repaint. $1,300. Oh, well. We got plenty of money, I guess. There you go. Now you can't tell if they're going, well, okay, if you look real close at the nut, I guess. You can't tell quite as easily that they're going the wrong way, right? Let's give it a quick paint job there. Yeah, I don't know what the hired worker did on this strip here, but he just, missed just the narrowest of little strips there and let all the weeds come through here. Speaking of field work, by the way, we still have to cultivate or disc or something our oilseed radish here yet. We need to do that for that field. Run a high-speed disc cultivator across this field. Actually, we bought a cultivator there last episode, so we'll probably run the cultivator. I don't know, should we do it? I guess we can do it across this field as well. As I've said before, at least in Michigan where I live, the common tillage practice is still chisel plow. And then, of course, behind the chisel plow, we run a field cultivator. And or depending on where you're from, I guess they're apparently also called diggers. Okay, quick double check here. I think that does it for all the plowing. What is up with that section over there, though? I thought we were done. I think we gotta go do a little check. Oh, that's right, everyone. Yeah, it's close to the house there. So, okay, so never mind. We're not quite actually done plowing here. I was gonna bring this back to the farm. Yeah, I'll pull this back out. We're gonna bring him over here, and we'll have you finish actually plowing. I did not see you miss the whole section over here. Nice job there, hired worker. I wonder if it's the fence or the tree that it's getting caught by. Okay, can I hear him just to finish it? Let's see if he actually finishes this or not. No, and I'm missing the narrow little. Oh, close enough. Let's see what's here. While he's finishing that, hopefully, let's go check and see what's we got going on the rest of our fields here. Okay, so the mulch didn't quite finish. I need the trees here a little bit. That's fine. I'll finish this little pass here a minute for him, and we'll be done with this field. And then we can probably, yeah, we could just no-till this field. That'll probably be the plan here. As I said before, I wouldn't say no-till is probably the common practice around where I live yet. It's definitely a few farmers that do that on certain fields, but again, tillage, in particular chisel plowing and field cultivating, is probably still the most common. Okay, that does it for that field. And again, when I'm not putting any fertilizer on these fields here, I want to put the fertilizer on after planting, or I guess you can also put it on during planting, but at least from what I was told, everyone, if you put it on while planting, apparently that does not count towards your environmental score. I don't know, maybe they fixed that now finally. Probably be a good thing if they did fix that, because that's a little ridiculous to me, but Hello, car. Sneak it through here. Turn down the tractor volume there just a little bit. I noticed that's looking a little loud there on the old meters. Okay, I'm just going to park that there for the time being. Okay, plowing tractor, are you done? Well, it looks like he is done. He's going to continue plowing the field. Again, because this plow has the I think it's cultivating section in front, right? I think that's cultivating, if I remember correctly. The hired worker doesn't actually recognize what part of the field has and hasn't been done, and he just continues to redo the entire field. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying for the hired worker. And, of course, everyone, good luck, too, if you ever have to, like, restart the hired worker, right? Partway through the field and quits for some reason, or you have to reload the game. Yeah. Good luck restarting them, because you never know what direction you might. He might go the right direction. Chances are, being a hired worker, he probably will not, right? Okay, we need to find a spot to park this chisel plow here a minute. Let's see what we got room for. I think we got some room in this barn. Yeah, I think that'll work out quite nicely here. A little bit hard to back up sometimes with an articulated tractor. It's definitely a little more tricky than, say, a normal non-articulated tractor. Okay, we'll go grab the cultivator, and let's see what's here. What should we get the cultivator started on? Should we start with the potatoes? Probably should start with the potato field there, I guess, everyone. The corn can't be planted until next month anyway, so there's no hurry on the corn field there. Soybeans also cannot be planted until next month. Speaking of which, that begs the question, what do we actually want to plant on some of these fields here? We had soybeans on the field across from us there last year. Just a closed course play here. And then corn, of course, was on the big field. So I'm thinking about, at the very least, maybe swapping that. We'll put soybeans on the field straight ahead of us here. We'll put corn on that field, maybe. Or we could also do like wheat, barley, some of those crops. Well, actually, no, we couldn't plant those. We could do oats, I believe. We also got field 9 here as well, which is currently in the cultivated state. Field 10 is like some sort of shade of bright green. What is... Wait, field 10. Field 10 shouldn't be growing. Oh, wait, no, yes, that's right. Potatoes. It should be growing. Okay. And we also need to get fertilizer on that field, by the way. Let's see. Stubble tillage on 4. Field 12 is waiting to be... So, yeah, we'll take this over to our potato field here for now. We'll start cultivating that. I might just throw a hired worker on that. We'll see what's... I'm thinking maybe the high-speed disc, and we'll take that to the oilseed radish field here. Okay, looks like I'm a little too far over. Let's move over just a little bit here. And seeing as how it is a new piece of equipment, it seems like we should at least try it out ourselves here first. Let's get some GPS going here as well then. That is going to be a 0-degree course. And set the width on that, 60 feet. Nice. And yeah, then we can just shift that GPS over here a little bit. There we go. And we got an idea where we need to be lined up at. There we go, Alvin. Yep, that's looking good to me. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of an animation on the tines there as well. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's very, very nicely done cultivator from the looks of it, everyone. Liking it a lot. Oh, yes, and of course, we actually have the hitch here as well. Unfortunately, I'm with the hitch. I don't believe we have any sort of rolling baskets we can pull behind this at this point. I don't know, maybe there's some out there somewhere, but as I said before, that's probably one of the more common setups here in Michigan. Some sort of field cultivator, and then you'll see a rolling harrow, rolling basket, crumbler of some sorts behind it. And of course, when I say crumbler, everyone, for those of you not familiar with a crumbler, a rolling crumbler, it's basically designed just to break up the clumps. Crumble them, essentially, right? It's basically the same thing as what you see here, everyone. The rolling basket on the back, just a little bit bigger, beefier version, I guess, if you will. Sometimes one, sometimes they have multiples on them. All different styles, right? And then, of course, should leave a nice level seed bed behind that as well. Well, it shouldn't take very long to cultivate this field. I'm not with this cultivator anyway, 60 feet at a time. Yeah, a few passes and we will be done with this field pretty quick. While we're doing this, a reminder, by the way, I wonder if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and also click the thumbs up as well. Always very much appreciated. Good way of supporting the channel, any channel for that matter. And then, of course, Evan, if you are subscribed, make sure you turn on the bell notifications there as well. That way you get notified when the latest, greatest RDAllen video goes live. And don't forget, too, Evan, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you can find the multiplayer server information down below in the description there. We ask that you please join us in on the RDAllen Teamspeak server. Again, like I said, RDAllen Teamspeak server information is down below. And then, yeah, once you're on Teamspeak, Evan, that's where you can find all the information for joining the actual Farming Simulator multiplayer server. Plus, we do a few other multiplayer games as well, by the way. We've been known to do a little truck sim and Call of the Wild, stuff like that. And by the way, at least on the multiplayer server, Evan, we're currently on the Green Valley, Nebraska map. And by the way, if you'd like to catch the content there from Green Valley, Nebraska, Evan, you can follow myself over on Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch. And that's where you can find the multiplayer live streams from that server and map. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment while we're going up and down the field. And, yeah, we'll probably throw a hard worker on this here at some point. Matt was saying you need to repair your tractor. Well, we did that this episode here. Probably needed to be done last episode, too. That actually might have helped pull the cultivator, or not the cultivator, the plow a little bit quicker there as well, one. Possibly. Hetcher was saying, great video. Thanks very much for that. Christopher was saying, good morning and good video. Thank you very much for that as well. Mark was saying he's been up. I think that means he's been up since 2 a.m. Okay. Matt was saying you should plant the sunflowers where you're painting at. I think he's talking about over here, I'm assuming. And yeah, that is part of the field, Evan, so we could definitely put a few sunflowers over there. I don't know, it just doesn't seem big enough, everyone, to really bother with. I don't know, we'll see once. It's Level was saying the save game backup feature in Farming Simulator is a legendary feature. Thanks, Giants. Yes, that is actually a really good feature, Evan. It's actually a feature Giants doesn't really advertised per se that I know of, everyone. I mean, there's no like way through the game. The only way you're gonna know about them is if you go into the folders for Farming Simulator, and there you can see a save game backup folder. And for those of you who don't know, Farming Simulator, at least on the PC, I don't know how that's handled on the console, but at least on the PC side of things, Farming Simulator automatically creates a save game backup. It backs up every so often. Like the more recent ones, everyone, it keeps more of the recent ones, and then it just kind of spreads out the old ones. So you can go back sometimes a couple of weeks on your backup, everyone. Just the way Farming Simulator handles it. Something they do actually surprisingly really well, I would say. They can't quite seem to get autosave to work right, apparently, as you folks have, or at least as I've found out, maybe I should say, a few episodes back. Everyone, yeah, autosave is a bit of a joke. Apparently, when autosave only works if you go into the menu. Boom, there's autosave, everyone. However, if you're just out like I'm doing here, I've been playing the game, and your computer crashes, or you forget to save. Anyway, yeah, no comment. If you forget to save, everyone, it just, it's gone. Yeah. Autosave apparently every 15 minutes. Yeah, not so much. But, you know, again, I'm going back to the save game backup feature there. For those of you maybe not sure how to use that, I do have a video on it here for Farming Simulator 22 on how to restore a corrupt or deleted or missing save game. Same process as it was in Farming Simulator 19 and 17 and 15, and I think 13 had it as well, as far as I know. It's been a feature in like the most of the Farming Simulator games, everyone. Again, I don't know why Giants doesn't like advertise it a little bit more, and or have a way through the in-game interface, the in-game menu of one to actually like restore it. They don't for some reason. I don't know why, but you think they would. They've just never implemented that feature, right? Of course, on the PC side of things, everyone, you also have Steam as well. Steam is supposed to back up your save games. I don't know how well it does. I certainly won't trust Steam for that, but I guess you can potentially do that. Okay, well, but I think that's enough of this job. Let's throw a hired worker on this one. And then let's go grab another tractor here. That is not, well, I guess technically that's sort of a tractor. 8R, yeah, that should be pretty good. Grab the John Deere 8R here. And we'll grab our high-speed disc, which I think is in the shed. To our left here behind us. Take a quick peek in here a minute. Yes, there it is sitting in that corner. Also our John Deere Ripper as well, and our smaller field cultivator, which I'm not sure if we've even ever used that field cultivator we got on this map or not. And as I was mentioning last episode, probably just as well sell that since how we got the larger one. Let's see, we're gonna fit through here. Oh yeah, easy. As I was saying, we'll start on the oilseed radish here. And by the way, with patch 1.5, everyone, they also patched precision farming. I'm not sure what they all fixed with precision farming, but supposedly it fixed it so the oilseed radish actually works now. Previous having the oilseed radish, it would give you a couple of points boost, and that was about it. So I'm curious to see what we actually get from it here now. Actually, let's hop out and check everyone. If we look at the nitrogen, it says the nitrogen here is perfect. And looks like it's fluctuating between, oh, there's actually 5. Okay, 5 and 25 is from what I'm, 40, okay. By the way, if we go back to this field, that's what was interesting with this field. Go to overview here, and then we need to go to, wow, why is the, what's wrong with this field? Oh, that's the new potato field, that's why, okay. There we go. Wow, everything's like almost topped off on this field, then except for the weed control. I'm not entirely sure why, because we had like really good weed control sort of last go around here. We didn't have any weeds on at all. But anyway, I was going to the screen so you folks can see, and that's not doing anything for the nitrogen, is it? Sure don't look like it. As you folks can see here, when we did the soybeans, yeah, I don't know why it did that, but that's kind of weird. That's a bit of a mess. Anyway, what do we got here? Looks like it's 20. In front of it here, it is also 20. Okay, so did precision farming not actually change anything, everyone? Because that doesn't seem to be any better to me. Now, I was wondering that too, because I was looking at the map here, everyone. I'm not seeing anything changing on the map here. At least before, everyone, if you looked really, really close, you could usually see it change ever so slightly, right? Now, everyone, I'm not seeing anything. Like, there's nothing there. I can't zoom in any further either, so. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Do we have to actually plow this? Is that what the trick was? That might be. I thought we were done with the plow one. Yes, we might actually have to plow this, which seems a little bit ridiculous if you ask me one. Finish the strip here. That might be our problem. Too much for the high-speed disc, everyone. Whoops. Okay. Better let it fold up here first. Well, I thought we were done with the chisel plow here, but apparently maybe not. So we'll get the chisel plow and see what happens when we chisel plow, and or I think we can cultivate too, right? I think cultivator also works if I remember correctly. And I don't know about you folks, that sounds a little more appealing to me. It's just I'm just gonna scoop this cultivator out here a minute. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Don't know if this is gonna work out, but we're gonna give it a quick try here a minute. As soon as I get it attached anyway. There we go. Oh, that's gonna leave the same. Wait a minute. Oh, is this a this is probably a shallow cultivator, everyone. Yeah, no, I don't need a shallow. I need an actual, actual cultivator, right? That makes sense. Let's see. Let's hear. Is that this one? Nope. That one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. And yep, that is a shallow cultivator. Okay. And I'm guessing, yeah, no change on the map there. I mean, we didn't go very far, but yeah. Out of curiosity, I say that shallow cultivator. What is our other cultivator? Is that actually a cultivator? Yeah, I'm guessing that is an actual cultivator, everyone. Otherwise, typically when it comes to plowed ground, everyone, a shallow cultivator will usually leave seed bed versus a real cultivator will actually leave cultivated. Don't ask me about what the difference between shallow. I mean, okay, let's go back to 7 cultivators. Like this, everyone, is a regular cultivator. Like if you cultivate your field, it's going to leave a cultivated texture. You go to this one, everyone. You run this one. It's going to be a shallow cultivator. Completely different process in the game, if you will. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Not sure what Giants was smoking when they came up with that one, everyone. Now, I get the difference between, say, a cultivator like this and a high-speed disc. Makes perfect sense. I mean, there's going to be some differences, right? But okay, that definitely seals the fate on that one. I mean, that particular cultivator is definitely going bye-bye. We are selling that one. Okay, well, I guess we can't do the oilseed radish here then, everyone. I could buy another cultivator, but our cultivator's right there. So I think we'll just wait for that field to finish here then. What else do we got? Okay, so field 11's ready to be planted. Field 9 kind of sort of is, although I think it had weeds on it. Field 4 is also ready to be planted. So if we do, thinking soybeans on 21, everyone. Field 9 might be a nice, good corn field. And then if we made field 12, what else can we plant here? Actually, no, that's right. We need sunflowers. Maybe 12 would be sunflowers. That might be good. I was also thinking maybe 9 for sunflowers. Seeing as how we're not... Yeah, 9 actually might be a good field for sunflowers. Although, how hard is it to get to the oil factory here from 9? The field entrance is probably like up along this road here somewhere. There's really not room along here. So maybe 12. 12 actually might be the better sunflower field, that one. And then, like I said, field 9, maybe the corn field or soybeans. I think maybe corn, because I want to put soybeans on field 21, I was thinking. Although, we can do corn on corn. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll make, we're going to make field 21 corn. Field 9 will be soybeans. Field 12 will be sunflower. So which one can we actually plant here? We can plant, back to the calendar here. Sunflower's is the one we can plant. Okay, and of course, that one. And then oats, maybe we'll put oats up on field 4. And I don't know, we'll put something on field 11 here as well. It's oats on 4. And we can plant oats, right? Yes, we can. So oats are ready to be planted. Let's go grab a plant and we'll start on that then. And like I said, we'll have to wait for the cultivator to finish here before I can bring that over to the oilseed field. Oh well. And for those of you who might be wondering, by the way, no, it does not make any difference at all how you rotate your crops in the game. For those who may remember Farming Simulator 19 with the Seasons mod, in that game, everyone, there was actually crop rotation as part of Seasons. But again, like I said, that is not really part of the Farming Simulator 22 Seasons. And it's not really a mod at this point, of course, because it's built into the game, right? But like I said, not something you need to pay attention to here. In 22 anyway. And to be honest, even in 19, I never really paid that close attention to it. It's pretty much still just a matter I planted whatever I wanted to plant, right? Come on, car, go. Really. Stays there, I'll cut in front of him. Can't quite make that turn. There we go. Now we got it. Silly car. Okay, and GPS on that one. This will be 90 degrees, at least for starters anyway. And then auto with that as well. Yep, looks like we're looking pretty good. And we'll set that on oats. Okay, there we go, and we are planting. At least we can do this plant right this episode. We actually got like I said, a fair amount of field work left to go here yet. I think before we're ready to skip to the next day, we'll see if we get most of this done. Again, we need to cultivate field. My number's right here. Cultivate field 12. And it looks like he's almost done. So we'll find out next episode if that works or not. Soybeans on 21. 21 should be set to just be like planted. Field 9 will be sunflowers. Or no, field 12 will be sunflowers. Field 9 will be probably soybeans. Okay, and I'm going to rotate GPS here for this one. Let's shift that over just a little bit. There we go. I don't want to get too far into the trees if I can help it. There we go. Fisher was saying a video idea. Going back to the comments here, by the way. Modding video on how to change the amount of fill volumes on trailers to make them more compatible with auto drive and course play. But when it comes to course play and auto drive, everyone, I don't know about course play so much anymore, but at least auto drive in particular, one, it works best if you have one single fill volume. So you go to your trailers oven that have multiple hoppers on them. Load King here being an example. No, I don't want to sell it. But like the Load King, that one, it has 2 hoppers in it. Auto drive does not like it. It does work sort of sometimes, that one, but it's very glitchy, I guess you could say. So you're best off everyone having a trailer that has one fill volume, or one hopper, it's all one. For example, like the Crampies, everyone, they're all one, right? Whereas again, like I said, the Wilson trailer is split into two hoppers. Okay, and looking at the time, everyone, it is time to wrap it up here for this episode already. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.